2025, the General Directorate for Environmental Protection issued a decision permitting the possible elimination of up to 3 brown bears in the municipality of Cisna. This action followed a request from local authorities who claimed that the bears posed a threat to civilian safety. But the story took a U-turn at the start of July when the Ministry of Climate and Environment announced that instead of lethal action, the 3 birds in question would be captured, fitted with telemetry collars, and relocated to Tatra National Park. Moreover, a newly formed intervention group will support on-ground operations to minimize human-bear conflict, Deputy Minister of Climate Mikołaj Dorożała said.
Powstanie grupa 11-osobowa.
An 11-person bear deterrent group plus 2 veterinarians will be formed. This will be a rapid response group in the field. The plan is for next spring. We have funding for this, which will also include an educational campaign. Support will also be available for securing the landfill. I've already spoken with the mayor of the Cisna commune, who is organizing a meeting for hospitality sector in the region and guest house owners to specifically address waste securing.
Hotelarzy, właścicieli pensjonatów właśnie pod kątem zarządzania odpadami.
He added that specialists from the Tatra National Park would be heading to the Bieszczady Mountains in August, noting that no one had dealt with this before and now the region faces repercussions.
Ekipa z Tatrzańskiego Parku jedzie w sierpniu na miejsce.
The Tatra National Park team will set out in August. They'll need some time to locate these birds. Training will be provided on how to apply the collars and monitor the birds. Police will also increase patrols in the area to ensure residents of the Cisna commune feel safe.
Patrole też tam na miejscu będzie reagować, będą takie dyżury też specjalne.
According to Szymon Ziobrowski, director of the Tatra National Park, the park team is ready to help with collaring, monitoring and deterring these predators.
Nasz zespół, który tym się zajmuje,
Our team consists of qualified specialists. This is why the Ministry of Climate has great confidence in our ability to handle this mission. However, it is important to remember that relocation is a very complex matter, and detailed arrangements and agreements regarding the implementation of such a plan will be necessary.
jest to sprawa wrażliwa i trudna, będzie więc wymagać bardzo szczegółowych uzgodnień.
According to the former Deputy Minister of Climate, Miłosz Motyka, killing birds is not the right way to go. Prior to deciding on the complete elimination of some specimens, relocation and monitoring of the situation should be conducted first. He also added that those 3 birds could be moved to the Tatras, but only if local authorities formally withdraw their request for the call.
Naprawdę, jeżeli chodzi o też liczbę osobników.
As for the number of individuals, the Bondo population has been rebuilt in recent years. We can't say that the culling is completely natural. Relocating individuals is the right move. We hope that these birds will assimilate into a new territory. If they do, then we will consider our mission a complete success.
I one mogą się zasymilować na tym terenie. Wtedy będziemy mogli robić opłatę.
For many nature lovers and experts, this shift brought a sight of relief. Yet critics warn, is this just a band-aid on a deeper wound? Even environmental specialists are on the fence when it comes to the whole relocation idea, with Dr. Robert Maślak, a zoologist and member of the State Council for Nature Conservation, describing the plan as more than controversial. He emphasized that birds in Cisna are strongly accustomed to anthropogenic food, which means they will also seek food in the Tatra Mountains near humans. Dr. Wojciech Śmiepana, a biologist who studies large carnivores, also noted that birds from Bieszczady and the Tatras live in completely different habitats and have different diets. However, experts unanimously agree that killing those birds was definitely not the right move. Encounters between birds and residents in the Bieszczady region have surged. Reports indicate around 40 incidents in early 2025 alone, many involving birds near homes and compost heaps, some even during daylight hours in village centers. Experts from the Institute of Nature Conservation of the Polish Academy of Sciences and the State Council for Nature Conservation attribute this escalation to years of neglect, noting that unsecured garbage bins and uncontrolled feeding have accustomed bears to human food sources. Ambush hunting practices and repeated human presence near bear paths have also diminished wild fear. For News from Poland, I'm Madeja Niszowska.
And that brings us to the end of this edition of our News from Poland Current Affairs magazine, but do stay with us for more. Here's first Agnieszka Stay tuned.